patience is decreasing over time, and my willingness to give this generosity to the screen is also becoming less and less, because it does take more energy and effort to assert your presence with bodies that aren't there, that you're only seeing and hearing digitally.
This is not what it is.
Already we're experiencing a form of absence, even by being here. So it's like there's a double absence, which is like really, you're like nowhere, you know?
Yeah, totally. I started to feel this ghostness, like even if you are present, that you're still a ghost to the point that you can be ignored.
You're like nowhere, you know?
Like this is not what it is.
Already we're experiencing a form of absence.
There's also a lot of deception going on.
Shadow.
And I'm thinking also in terms of like what is spectatorship modes in general in this medium now.
If that shadow has a particular identity within us, it's my shadow, but definitely not anybody else.
I do realize that I'm meeting people.
There's also a lot of deception going on.
Shadow is most, physically relatable person in the room.
Yeah, it's so tiring. Like the
It
level
does
of
take
attention
more
that you
energy
need.
and effort.
Like this is not
You know, it's
what
like
it
it's
is.
still.
Like this is not what it is.
Yeah, the way you receive, the way you send stuff back, because it's just verbal
Your
and
presence
visual. Like
with bodies
you're
that
not-
aren't there, that you're only seeing
yeah, it's not a
and
whole
hearing
way of
digitally.
being like
It can be
present
anybody,
or
anything actually. It can be a pig
and
or
tender. So
a
very like
mouse
here.
or a wolf, whatever. So yeah, I don't know. It's pretty kind of, I don't know. It's a bit lonesome work.
Yeah.
Because I just put shadow like almost anonymous, but definitely not anybody else out there. If that shadow has a particular identity within us, it's
You're
my
still
shadow.
a ghost to the point that you can
I
be
don't,
ignored.
it really becomes. I think that's really. I don't know. That's the most.
You're like nowhere, you know?
I don't know. Physically relatable person in the room. The rest becomes too wishy-washy. Just
Deception.
it can be anybody,
Deception.
anything actually. It can be a pig or a mouse or
Like this is not what it is.
whatever. If that shadow has a particular identity within us, it's my shadow. It's pretty kind of, I don't know. It's definitely not anybody else out
You're
there.
like nowhere,
Because
you
interesting
know?
side because of the situation as well. Because it's direct
You're
connection.
like nowhere, you know?
The level
Shadow.
of attention that you need. You know, it's like it's still. Yeah, the way you receive, the way you send stuff back, because it's just verbal.
Yes, okay. It's also true that within this work and other works, I'm looking for a certain frustration, I'm looking for a certain difficulty, I'm looking for a certain contradiction. It's all somewhere in the work, fine, and that's also, there's a list of like, okay, fine, okay, fine, okay, fine. But when does it start to begin? When does it start to become counterproductive? And at this point, that frustration is not a frustration that is creating energy, it's a frustration that is sucking up energy.
You're like
So
nowhere, you know?
in that sense, I'm also not really willing to be that stubborn, like going against this is not what it is, what is revealing itself not to be, or like in some ways also coherent with what we said from the beginning. Like this is not what it is. It's starting to become a forced pretending to be what it is not.
you're like nowhere, you know?